I grew up in Gorton, East Manchester, and this is in the top 10% most deprived neighbourhoods in England. I've become much more class aware and conscious of the circumstances that I grew up in. I reflect back on the set of cards I was dealt with and can now see that I am the exception to the rule. People from backgrounds like mine don't normally end up where I am today. I look around at others from my area and see kids that weren't given a chance, kids who could have had a better education and career outcomes were left to their own devices and were swallowed up by their social circumstances. I was very lucky to have a mum who guided me and steered me and invested in my future and kept me off the streets, away from antisocial behaviour. When I went to college, looking back, it was essentially a university factory. If you were intelligent, that's what you were pushed to do, and that's what 99% of those around me did. I got good grades and I applied for university like everyone else, but for a number of reasons, I just felt university wasn't for me. One of these reasons was due to the financial challenges I would have faced going to university with no support from parents, etc. And looking at apprenticeships, I saw an avenue where I could earn and learn. I thought it would be good for my future career prospects to immerse myself in an environment that was very unfamiliar in order to learn how to navigate it from a young age. When I applied for an apprenticeship, there wasn't much guidance around and there was a lot less promotion, awareness and appetite for apprenticeships. Many couldn't fathom why I'd made that decision. So because of my grades, I was pushed by my college to apply for an elite university, and when I went for an interview, I remember vividly I had a blue North Face jacket on and everyone else was dressed in tweed jackets, and I really felt like I stood out. At the interview, they asked me questions which I felt were inappropriate and rude, and I left feeling like I hadn't had a fair chance. When I was rejected, the feedback was basically, well done for getting an interview, you should be happy with that. And on reflection, that's one of the very first times I felt my social background put me at a disadvantage compared to other students who were just expected to go to elite universities. At the age of 18, I was successful in obtaining a paralegal apprenticeship. This involved a really rigorous interview process, and when I got through, the bright lights of a big international law firm were a completely new environment to me, and I thought I'd made it. However, I underestimated the jump from college to a law firm and encountered progression issues, and I believe a big part of this was not understanding how to navigate a professional environment at that age. I had no family members, friends or contacts who worked in this industry and had to learn the hard way. People from my background might need a bit more guidance on soft skills such as office etiquette, personal brand and networking, and reflecting back on these challenges, I've made it a priority of mine to help people from backgrounds like mine overcome these. I've always tried to be authentic and professional. I've never personally felt pressure to change my accent, but I know other people have, and they shouldn't be made to feel that way. I've had both sides of it. I've been on a call once and someone said it was so nice to hear a Mancunian accent and that it was refreshing, and I really took this as a compliment. However, on the other hand, I help mentor aspiring lawyers, and I've lost count of the number of times that my accent's been commented on, and people wouldn't think I'd sound like that based on the preconception of what a lawyer should sound like. The fact that I've been approached to do this film says it all about the current state of social mobility in this sector. My hopes for the future are that we can help educate people on the challenges that are faced by people from backgrounds similar to mine. I really want to help to work towards removing these barriers and strive towards promoting equality of opportunity for all, regardless of one's social background. Lawyers shouldn't be a specific type or demographic. We need to reach out to local schools, local communities, and really engage with the next generation of lawyers. And I really hope that stories like mine will be less noteworthy in the future.